aces.
Oh. You can't even get your hand around.
No. Barely halfway.
Well, this is it. I mean,
that's what we came here for.
Frickin' team did it.
Yep.
I mean,
score. Group effort. Everybody brought something to the table. Even though the other two guys are out in the woods, they still offered up something that contributed to this hunt. So.
Yeah, hopefully their legs to help us pack this thing out. But yeah, this is just it's incredible. I mean, it's awesome to be out here with Brian.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks.
Brian got me back into hunting, and I mean, it's awesome, you know. And we, you know, Rube said to me a few months ago, well, quite a few months ago, you know, they're thinking about going on an elk hunting trip, and I'm like, man, I've always wanted to. You know, I told Michelle about that a few years ago. That, you know, this is my dream, and it's just unbelievable that everything could work out the way it was. And I mean, you bust your butt when you're doing this.
Yeah, we took a beating.
I mean, I don't want to knock like a guided hunt or anything like that, but you've got to rely on your skills. You've got to do a lot of research. You got to get in shape. I mean, Brian's doing boot camp every morning. I'm at the gym as much as I possibly can, and you take that treadmill up to as high as you can go, and then put a couple cinder blocks underneath it, because that's what it is out here. Yeah, and then put 40 pounds on your back, because that's what it's all about. I mean, it's crazy. And that first day, the first full day we came back, and I was a pile of mush.
You're over.
Oh man! And then yesterday morning, we got about 50 yards up the trail heading out, and Brian looked at me and he's like, "Are your legs burning like mine are?" Yeah. Well, you get into it and you get going. But
yeah, you realize you have to either get going or you sit at camp. It's your choice.
You know, I had some steak seasoning that I threw in the pack, and Rube kind of did a little giggle on it, and I said, "We're gonna shed some blood, and we're gonna be eating some back straps. Maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow." So this is unbelievable. I think Brian. I mean, really.
I couldn't be more proud of you, honestly.
Man, I'll tell you, it's the guy that got me back into gun hunting, and then, you know, I've always said I'd love to get back into bow hunting, and I'll tell you, this is
it's a big way to do it.
this is
grand passion.
this is tough to top, but we got some whitetails back at home that we'll be zinging arrows at, I'm sure.
Yeah, awesome experience.
Unbelievable. Now we just got to keep this thing up, hang it up. I'm sure John ain't gonna come and get it for a couple of days, so. But he told us that there's elk out here, and he said that 80% of hunters, archery hunters, get a shot at what?
Legal bow within 45 yards.
No.
So we got that. This guy was definitely meeting the statistic.
Yeah.
Between 35 and 40. I was guessing 40, you were guessing 30, and I hit it with a rangefinder after you got down. It was 35.
It was 35 rather than that then. Felt good. Used my 30 pin. I've been shooting a little bit high on 40, on my 40 pin, and
that was money.
It was. I mean, it's.
If you throw a tape measure on, that thing is center mass from up and down, and perfect right behind the shoulder.
It's right. We'll get some video of it when we start caping this guy out.
Yeah. We got another. We ain't gonna be back to camp till after dark as it is, so I suppose we should
get
at the business.